We're in Chicago. It is just a miserable day here. I'm out here in sleet. I'm underneath the hood right now, so you might not be able to see, but over here you might be able to see a little bit more. We've got some sleet here in Chicago. It's right at 30 degrees. Feels like 19. Ugly stuff, but here we are. It's been an exciting couple of weeks here in Scientology world, and anti-Scientology world. Seen an awful lot of personal debate, a little bit of calling out of people should be doing this and should be saying that and should be standing for this and not standing for that. Here's what I stand for. I stand for protesting Scientology, and I haven't seen us protesting Scientology enough. So I'm out here in Chicago, and we're going to protest Scientology. If that's something you're up for, little one in the chat. Not a big fan of all the drama that's going on. I don't think it helps anything. Howdy, Greg. Sorry, I got to turn on the body cam. You're going to hear a lot of sniffles. Sorry. Thank you, Kat. You're going to hear a lot of sniffles. Sorry. It's an ugly day out here. Howdy, Hitzel. Fuzzy, thanks for being here. Many of you know my time here is limited. Oh, boy, this is just slicker than snot on some of these streets. So because it's been so cold for so long, any precipitation that hits a hard surface kind of just sits there and becomes almost like ball bearings on this surface. Folks, definitely encourage you to go see Hitzel. She's out there in Austin. I think they're a little bit warmer than we are here. Howdy, Lori Marie. Great to have you in here. This past weekend on the Windy Wanderers, we did a tour of Ukrainian Village. Ukrainian Village is one of the neighborhoods here in Chicago, and it is incredibly dense with Eastern Orthodox churches, whether they be Greek, Serbian, Ukrainian, or otherwise. So if you're all interested, head over to Windy Wanders a City, and you can see some of the just incredibly various architecture on all of those buildings. I'm seeing my favorite mural behind you right now. Not sure how long I'll be able to stay out here. When it's this cold out, the batteries don't get happy when we're out here. Howdy, Mama Opal. Great to have you in here. Folks, I think I have 42 channels now. This channel has, very dedicated membership and everything. I'm just not as good with the other channels. Howdy, Journey. That I started running again. I'm going to get back into shape. Maybe I'm going to run a marathon this year. But I've been kind of logging that just so I stay accountable on that process. I can hear a train above me. So we're underneath this tunnel that we're under. It has, howdy, Elron Liar, great to see you. The Metra is just above us. And there was a train rolling in or rolling out just now. I'm going to turn you around for a second, I think. All right. So You can see the white tall vertical building. You just see a sliver of it. That's the new apartment complex. It doesn't look like it's quite open yet, but it's definitely closed in and weathered up. Oh, sorry, 1 second. All right, apparently there's a fire. Hopefully somebody's staying warm with that. That building that we just saw, I would not be at all surprised that they start housing some of the Scientologists in there, because all then they have to do is walk across this alley. Now this is interesting. There is somebody down there, but he's past Scientology. He might just be walking out he might have been a Scientologist. He's walking out the far end. He turned around to give us a look. Just can't really tell who he is. Let's get around front, get those blinds closed. It is chilly here in Chicago with no signs that it's going to get any warmer. Folks, I'm probably, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, folks, let's head over to Juanita's channel. I'm gonna go up there and see how she's doing. She probably already has the blinds closed up then. Howdy, Corn. There'll be no running today. This is really slippery stuff. I can see that the doors are open. Got Juanita and the cops here.
Yeah, not a what. When they came in,
Have they been here for a while?
I don't know, because when I was going,
Yeah?
I didn't see him. So I saw the whole thing open, and then I took a peek and I saw the zombie. Then I saw my friend, the one I said my friend. So they got me, my friend, a spiky board.
Okay.
In the kitchen. But then suddenly a bunch of students went over here, and one of them said, oh, he's Scientology. So there was a bunch of them, but then one of them told the two of them that, I said, hey, come on in. So the other two said, oh, no. And they left. And when they were going to go in, I said, hey, don't do too many. Be careful. And then when I said that, the spiky board started putting the
Shades down? Okay.
And when I turned like that, he was here. I don't know.
Do you know if he's inside?
Huh?
Is he inside? Oh, he's just sitting there? So, Juanita already did the blind duty. Yeah. So, Juanita already got the blinds down. Kudos to her. Folks, if you're not subbed to Juanita, please do. I'm sure the mods will help you out with that channel name. Very Christmassy. They've still got a lot of tinsel in here. You know how the Scientologists love Christ and the birth of Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, that guy looked like, okay, who's Goodfellas Pizza School? That guy kind of looked like Phil Jones. Howdy, Irish Mart. Okay, now we got to look up what this pizza school is. They're making pizzas in there.
That's why they keep.
Goodfellas Pizza School.
That's why they went.
Howdy, crazy love. The college, I don't know if we're seeing too many people back yet. Looks fairly empty in here, but yeah, they've got security at the desk. We definitely have some of the students here, so they're back in session.
I think he died. So once in a while,
Yeah.
I don't know what he did.
Let me see if I can figure out who this is. The number's 8133, but you know they're going to swap cars all the time. He might just be here staying warm, wants to burn time before the shift is over. No idea why this officer's here. No idea what's going on. Oh. Anything positive to share about your church? Is there nothing positive about the cult of Scientology? You got to hide from the public? Why do they have their shades down? Isn't that how all churches operate? This gentleman was confused as heck as to what's going on here. Thank you, Mama Opal. In my younger days, I was a world champion pizza maker. One of the businesses that I used to work for, kind of looking at their bag right there, boy, this is really slippery stuff out there. When I was a wee lad, I used to work for a pizza company, and it was in Joliet or Will County. It's a county that's just southwest here of Chicago. And by the time I left that pizza company, there were no Domino's still in Will County. I think we franchised out to about 54 stores before selling the company. Howdy, Bridge. Howdy, Susan P. Folks, it's chilly out here. and as Nana said, yes, very, very slippery. Like right now, I can tell there's salt. So where I'm at right now, you've got good traction. But so many of the storefronts here don't have this out. I will tell you that I have to be very good not to run today. I'm sure I will lose footing. Not really seeing any uniforms out here. I haven't seen uniforms out here for quite some time. Every once in a while, if you'll watch on TV, they'll do, they will have the pizza competitions, and sometimes they're taste and sometimes they're other things, but how much dough can you toss? How fast can you fold a box? How fast can you fold 100 boxes? There were always fun little competitions like that. I'm gonna head over to Dearborn. I just don't think we're gonna see anybody. It's not worth anybody's time to really be out here. I was getting off work and I thought I want to go close their blinds, but I don't even need to do that anymore. Juanita's here. Juanita solved that problem. Juanita did say that they tried to invite some people in. The people gave them the no thanks and walked away. Ooh, definitely still getting some Ziplish stuff. Yeah, I think she said she saw Chris Romani in there, or Spiky Boy, or Spiky Hair Boy. No, guys, I don't want anybody to get this misconception that I think it's my group or anything of that nature. But in the past month and a half, when I haven't been here as much, I've just been pleased as punch that there have been so many more people out here, right? We've seen Dip, we've seen Korn, Juanita, Never and Nana, Heligear. Yes. I don't even know if you'd bleed right now. It's just too cold. Howdy, no face. You know, I do want to kind of say that, you know, Mike Rinder and his family have been in my thoughts the last few days. You know, his kids are going to have a tough time right now. The family's going to have a tough time. It's never fun going through a loss like that. And we know there's plenty of, oh, I wish this about person X and I wish that about person Y. Yep, he was in Scientology. He was a nasty person in Scientology, head of OSA. He definitely told shore stories. He made life miserable for people that were trying to protest Scientology. When he came out, I think he did a rather good job of trying to help educate people as to what the crimes and abuses of Scientology were. I do think that he did work with with law enforcement. Do I wish he would have been more transparent in certain things? Absolutely, right? But sum total of elements, I think that he worked very hard to try to expose Scientology. You know, I'm not a big fan of the thought that anti-Scientologists don't want to shut down Scientology. They just want to keep Scientology going so that they can keep their channels monetized and so on and so forth. I can't think of a single person in the anti-Scientology movement who wouldn't be thrilled if Scientology just quit, right? I just don't buy that conspiracy theory. Oof. What a not fun job this looks like. Howdy, Scooter Mom. Hey, J-Bot. And yes, please do hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I've definitely been losing subscribers, but quite honestly, I haven't been as active, so it makes perfectly good sense to that. I know that a couple of the other streamers have played the mudslinging element. You know, that stuff happens. Don't really care that much. For the most part, hopefully you've all seen that I'm really just here to protest Scientology. I don't want Scientology to further its foothold here in Chicago, right? Hopefully you've seen me as somebody who challenges their ability to recruit new people. I try to make their members think about what they're involved in. Yeah. Highly unlikely that I've gotten anybody to quit Scientology for their lack of belief in Scientology. We definitely have noticed that there are people that are no longer here, right? We don't see curly haired boy anymore. Where did he go? Did he quit Scientology? Did he just move on to another org? You know, I don't know that. What happened to Anastasia? Where did she go? That's right, Lori Marie. Have fun with the dishes, Crazy Love. Hey, Scooter Mom. Okay, yeah, I can see that the engine's running right now. Just in case you're wondering, right? You can see the exhaust is coming out of there. All right, declared Dave. Settle down there. Yeah, no face. I do think that it's my skill set isn't strong for getting people to quit. Now, I do think that I have asked people questions, and maybe they do go home at night and think about this kind of stuff. But for the most part, how do I stop people from joining? And I do think that I've been fairly successful in that regard. No idea why the cop's here. He never got out, did he? Yeah. And it's, nobody would be surprised.
Because that cleaning from over there,
Yeah.
right over there, and I had to check to see if he was already, but I don't think I saw him when I checked.
Yeah. Howdy, New York. Hey, Darth. I think Ohio's getting crushed right now, too. I've had a couple of calls down there today, and I'm seeing snow. Oh. So that was the youngest of the skateboard kids, right? He just walked out of Scientology, and he headed into the pizza place, Paisans. It looks like he's up at the to-go counter. So yeah, he's grabbing his lunch or his dinner. We'll see if we can have a conversation with him when he comes out. He may very well go out the back door. How about it, never end, right? Why isn't Goodfellas over here helping them with their pizza? I want to see if I can stay out of his way so that he doesn't see me in the window. He very well may go out the back. Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, he's still there. So it looks like they've got a big order. There's a plastic bag on the counter back there. Let me see if I can widen that out for you. So here he comes. Anything positive to share about your church? Nothing positive about the cult? Nothing good there, Chris? Oh, he's young. He's the youngest.
But no, like,
Oh.
that's why I kind of like that. But when I look at it, oh, he's not there.
Yeah.
I've never seen him. You seen him before? This guy?
This one, yeah, yeah. So he often comes on a skate, like in the summertime, he was on the skateboard. I think that he's younger than spiky haired boy,
Yeah, they are.
but they're pretty close. I will say that I am a pizza fiend. There are very few bad pizzas. Even when pizza doesn't taste that good, it's still pretty good. How do you love Marty? Oh, the officer just started behind me, or restarted his car. If we look up, the blinds are down on the second floor, just as well as here. We're still seeing all of the Christmas lights. Darth, if you ever come to Chicago, most true native Chicagoans, they're going to tell you they like tavern style, which is not quite Neapolitan. Neapolitan's very thin, almost like cracker. But most Chicagoans will eat a thin crust. Yes, Chucky, that's the old joke that I always recalled as well. That deep dish is for the tourists, right? Howdy, Lady E. Another one of our South African fans. Fan sounds like a stupid word. Audience participants. Yeah, beans and rice pizza. That sounds terrible. Now, one thing I will say, we saw the young man that just came out of Paisans and went back into Scientology. He waved. So there has been some kind of PR training, public interface training, whatever you want to call it. The Scientologists are less stone-faced than they have been historically. They'll engage with us, right? They'll answer questions, they'll wave, they'll nod. You just saw the wave that we saw from him. And it's, I'm going to guess, they're just tired of seeing these bashful, shy, fearful, afraid Scientologists who can't walk up and down the street because of a camera. Go through the alley real quick. Folks, I have to keep moving because it is chilly out here. If anybody's interested, it looks like you can get a free chair here. It'll be interesting to see if the chain's on the dumpster. You know, I do remember hearing about pizza pot pie recently. And yeah, I'd eat that. I'd try it. I don't know if you saw Mark Bunker did the show on remembering Mike Rinder, and he's got all kinds of video from back in the day. But hey, Mike, did Scientology know who I am? And they go, yeah, you were just a happy, nice guy with the camera. And hopefully they're getting to realize I'm that same person. So we can see the lock. It is not locked. It's just draped over the dumpster. If we look in, we've got an empty dumpster. Darth, we're just about the same. You're actually a little bit colder than us. We are probably feels like somewhere between 17 and 19. And it's right at 30 degrees. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but we're getting sleet right now. Oh, this is the back of that new condo or whatever just went up, right? So pedestrians who aren't members of this building won't be able to walk through. So unless the Scientologists live here, I don't think they'll be able to escape us by walking out of the alley this direction. There's definitely some parking back here. Oh, sorry. These are the back doors of Scientology. And then, like I said, they've got that new residential building, which it was being constructed. Like, I think they just had the hole in the ground when we did opening day for Scientology back on March 3rd. They've got a bunch of staged garbage out here. They're very close to getting this building open. Yeah, I think I was seeing, I just looked at the weather map, and it looked like Ohio, Kentucky, maybe even Tennessee, right there into the lower Appalachian Mountains, or Smoky Mountains. It looks like it's nothing but an ugly winter storm. No face, I love that. Yeah, we really haven't gotten snow. We had snow once earlier this year. It was a wet snow right at like probably 30 degrees. And within a couple of hours, we got 6 inches. And by the next morning, everything was gone. So now I don't know if we got snow while I was away in South Africa. Yeah, we obviously have the smallest traces of snow right now. I will tell you, my toes are not comfortable right now. I think I'm going to go see Juanita, and then I am probably going to head home. We've got people walking into the building. Hopefully Juanita got that on film. I have a few video ideas in mind. This morning on a news channel, Scientology was used as the bad example, and I want to replay that for everybody. I just saw.
More traffic today.
Yeah?
The last time I was here.
Wow. Yeah, no idea what causes the spikes like this. Like, why do we have busy days and not busy days?
No, that's an all ages.
Look at how bad the
I know.
the frosted glass is.
Yeah.
Not sure if you're seeing that, but right, the frosted glass is not looking good right now. Howdy, Carrie Ann. I'm here with Juanita.
Because they always say,
I didn't hear that.
they always say that, municipal police. I never noticed that.
Yeah, so MP, that's always meant.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you see MP on a license plate,
Is that what it is?
it's government. Yep.
So many years, I know.
All right, folks. I have to go get ready. We will be moving fairly soon. So I've got to go get the house ready for that. I really appreciate y'all being here. If you stayed this long, please leave a comment. And I'm going to say goodbye to Juanita, and I'm going to head off. Thank you all. Make sure that you're over on Juanita's channel now.
So, but anyway,
All right.
have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here with us. Don't do Windy City.
No, don't. I just told him to jump to you. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home too.
I bet you guys have to jump somebody.
Yes. So we're going to go ahead and walk to the train together.
Anyway, yeah, I'm going to close later.
All right. I'm going to head over to the blue line. Is that where you?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I wasn't planning.
Thank you, No Face.
I when I do this because my assignment of the day is around here.
Right.
So I said, well, I wish I could have known, so I could have put my rifle or something in here. But I said, well, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yes. Not sure if you're seeing, right, that it's not necessarily clouds that we're seeing, there's just sleet that's coming down. So, looks very gray here in Chicago. And it feels very blue. Howdy, Soli. I'm sure my toes are blue right now. My fingertips are blue right now.
I'm trying to see it, but my hand is the one I got warm in my...
Grim Adam, you know what? I should have asked the officer if he knew not to eat the yellow snow.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody from his president is inside. So it's strange that he keep turning the thing off,
Yeah.
on and up, but so silent there. That's right.
Part of it is, well, A, if you keep the engine running, you can poison yourself with carbon monoxide.
True.
He might have the idea that, hey, you didn't put any miles on the car, why did you use so much gas? I don't know if the police monitor that so much.
Well, he could have come out. I was saying, hey, I'm here. I don't
Yeah.
have a heater. I can tough it out.
Right.
I'm going to wrap up, guys, because I need to get my warming from my
Yes.
my finger are kind of broken. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful record evening.
Yes, yes. All right, folks. Juanita just signed off, and I'm going to do the same. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. I'm going to go find a place to warm up.